Hi, BrenTech here, where tech is made simple. So in a recent update to Microsoft Edge Canary, which is an early preview version of the browser, Microsoft has started testing a new feature in the browser called Web Remix that basically lets you change the appearance of websites. And you can choose between changing the basic appearance or using a custom prompt. And you can also choose to have the remix active all the time or only when clicked. So just to demonstrate, if I head over to my YouTube channel, here you'll notice next to the address bar, there's a new remix icon. And if I click on that, it says choose how to change the page. First of all, you can change the appearance by changing fonts and colors. And secondly, you can customize it by describing anything you want to change. So just to give you a brief example, if I click on appearance, as an example, I can change that from dark to light. I can zoom in and zoom out. I can change the font on that page. And if I head back, you'll notice there's now a green toggle where I can turn the remix on and off. And you'll notice if I X out of there, obviously it saves that as a remix. So every time I go back into that website or that web page, it'll pop back to how I changed the remix to, not the original layout and color scheme. And if we head back in, you'll see the three-dotted menu. Remix activation, you can always on or off, or only when clicked. Or you can apply to current page or the actual domain, youtube.com. And you can also delete that. And you'll notice that if I toggle that off, everything goes back to normal. And obviously if I toggle it back on, it will reapply that remix. And I can actually delete that remix as well. And that gives me back the default settings. And then customize, describe anything you want to change. What will happen here? You can describe anything you want to change. But just take note, remixes only affect your view. Copilot uses your page information. So just take note that Copilot uses your request, the active tab URL, and page content. And the feature is experimental. And the pages can be inaccurate or unstable. And I have found sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's still early days, but nonetheless. So if you click on custom, and then you can describe what you want for your remixed page. And I haven't actually got this customization option to work correctly, because it's still early days, but hopefully that will get a little bit more stable and then I can actually show you something in real time. Now, this is hidden behind two experimental flags in the Canary browser. It's not a default feature. It's just become available. So if we head into our experimental flags page, and all you do is type in remix. These are the two flags you need to enable, and then you'll just restart your browser and apply those flags. So Web Remix is now available. That basically lets you change the appearance or use a custom prompt. And at this stage, I don't know how handy this will actually be. I don't know if it's something I would ever use in a browser. But the good news is at least there are customization options. And it's going to be interesting to see, though, how this is going to react with certain websites, if it might break websites and so on and so forth. But it's still early days. And obviously, I'll keep my ear close to the ground, as always, with this new feature. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.